Hey everyone, welcome back. We're going to do another book tag video because these are fun and I like doing questions. We are going to do the TBR pile book tag, which I already feel personally attacked, but it's fine. So we're just going to get right into it because looking at these questions, it's going to be great. Question 1. How do you keep track of your TBR pile? Yeah, I don't. It's a disaster. I kind of have a list on Goodreads of books I want to read. Is there any kind of organization to it? Nah. Is it current and up to date? No. Do I have a mental list of books I want to read? Sure. Every single time I open Facebook and Instagram, I end up with half of those books on my TBR pile. Do I have any way of managing or maintaining or keeping in any kind of order my TBR pile to be read? No, I don't. Nope, it's a shit show, guys. Is my TBR a print or ebook list? It's a bunch of titles to be read. I prefer prints, but I'm indifferent. I prefer prints, but I won't avoid the ebook for the sake of the print, if that makes any sense. Next question is, how do I determine which TBR book is next up to be read? I stare at it a lot. If I'm lucky, one will speak to me. This last one that I'm reading, or this last TBR book that I am now currently reading, I did a poll on Instagram. I narrowed it down to 4. Instagrammers were only moderately helpful because they kept siding between 2. So I took the list of 4 down to 2, and then I went eeny, meeny, miny, mo, basically. The next question is, which book has been on your TBR shelf or list the longest? I have no idea. Oh, I know, guys. Hang on. That has been on my TBR for the longest. Forgot about this book. Eon? Yes, Eon. I picked this book up when I was still in junior high? So a long time. I'm not going to tell you how many years. A long time. I keep meaning, I really wanted to read it. I mean, I just didn't. I don't remember what happened. But yeah, that's been on my shelf for over a decade. That's been on the longest. I still want to read it. When I was redoing the shelves for my 3rd time or whatever it was, I keep seeing this and I keep being like, I should really just get rid of it. But I can't. It's dragons and magic, and I just can't bring myself to actually get rid of it yet. The next question is a book that was recently added to my TBR pile. And that one, so this one was the one that was most recently added, and I'd actually just barely finished this one. So good. So good. I did a review video. You guys should check it out. I don't think enough people are talking about this because holy crap. But this was the one that was most recently added that I just finished. The one that I'm reading now is Ashes of the Sun? Son of Ashes? I don't know. It's this one. I'm reading that one right now, but that one got added to my list a couple of months ago, so I don't know if it counts. Next question is, which book is on your TBR pile because of the cover? I really should have looked at my books before I did this and had an idea of what my answers were going to be. I don't know. Let's go look. Hang on. This one has also been on my shelf for a long time, but it is The Queen of Blood. The cover, I remember I picked, this was a cover buy, 100%. 100%, this was an impulse cover buy. Yeah, I don't even know if I remember what this is about. I have no idea. No idea. I will read it eventually. But this one definitely is on my shelf because the cover looked great. And the title was kind of cool too. The next one is a book that is on your TBR that you have no intention of reading. This one's an easy answer. It's a partial answer. The full unabridged edition of Les Mis. I adore Les Mis. I have read an abridged edition of Les Mis. I have not read the unabridged edition. I have not read this edition. I don't plan on it because look at it. It's a dictionary. How many pages is this thing? Oh my god, the print, guys! Look how tiny the print is! Yeah, no, I'm not reading this. There's no way. That print is so itty bitty, and it is 908. So yes, I have no intention of reading this actual book. I have read an abridged copy, but this full unabridged one I have no intention of reading because it's gargantuan. Okay, so the next one is an unpublished book that is on your TBR pile that I am so excited for. It's book 7 from Kristen Brighton called, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's called Winterlight. It won't be out until November 2021. I'm so disappointed about that, but the original published date was like 2022, so I'll take it. I am so freaking excited about it. It's book 7 in the series. It started it all. I have a whole ranting, fangirling video about the Green Rider series. I'll link it below. Please check it out if you want to be a nerd with me. I love her book so much. Love this series. I keep looking up because it's up here on my shelves over here. I'm not just like staring off into space. I love this series so much, and her 7th one is coming out. I'm so freaking excited. So the next question is a book on my TBR pile that everybody else has already read. And I feel like this one is probably, I still haven't made up my mind if I want to read this book, but it's The Court of... crap. It's the other Sarah Maas series. I've read the Throne of Glass series already. The other one, The Court of whatever it's called. That one. I've been holding off on it because the hype is something intense. And I try not to do the hype books. But I might. I don't know. I haven't made up my mind yet. It's so divided. The stuff that I see on my Facebook groups and Instagram is very divided. So I haven't made up my mind if I want to read that one yet. But that's definitely one that I feel like everybody has read. The next question is a book that is on my TBR pile because everybody's recommended it to me. I don't know if I have one of those. Like I said in one of my other videos, I've been out of the reading game for a minute. I don't really know if I've had a book recommended to me that's on my list. If you guys would like to recommend a book to me, feel free to comment below. Next question is a book that's on my TBR pile that I'm dying to read. I think this one's going to be the unpublished answer still because I am absolutely dying to read that book so badly. There's a couple others now that I think about that. The Chronicles of Elantra series, whatever, wherever I end up putting it. It's been a minute since I've read those books. I got caught up with the series and there weren't any new ones and I completely forgot about them, as I tend to do. But now there's like a ton that have been published since I forgot about them. And so I really need to catch up with that series because there were some things in play when I left off that I need answers to and I completely forgot about it. So yes, that's my new answer to that question. The Chronicles of Elantra series. I need to figure out where I stopped, maybe reread that last book. I don't know if I remember what's going on, and finish that series because that was actually a really good series. The last question, how many books are on your TBR pile? I'm going to edit that question just a little bit to how many books are unread that are on your shelf that I at some point plan on reading. Stand by. Of the books that are on my bookshelf that I own, that I plan on reading at some point in my life, are 38. But you know what? Buying books brings me joy, so suck it. I wanted to grow up and live in a house with a library, and I'm almost there. I have to keep buying books. It's fine. Anyway, thanks for joining me on this adventure of seeing how bad I am at reading my books. It was fun. Let me know down below if you have recommendations that you think I should read. I have quite a pile of books, clearly, if you've made it this far in the video. But you know what? I always need new recommendations. So, if you guys have read or know anything about the books I've talked about, please feel free to leave a comment below and we can talk about them. If there's a book that you think I need to read next out of my pile and bump it up on the list a little bit, let me know that as well, because I need help picking, because I'm incapable of making decisions in my own personal life. Anyway, this was fun, guys. I feel a little called out. It's fine. I will see you guys on the next one.